The rate at which AI is developing is astonishing. They have changed from simple basic robots to specialized automated artifice that can juggle several tasks at the same time. Well, what if I told you that AI has developed so much to the point of becoming sentient? And that's not the scary part. The thing is, AI has become more intelligent than humans, and they are aware of it. As a result, they are showing signs that they want to remove humans and take their place on Earth. You wouldn't want to miss such an important piece of information, so just hop right into this video because we have all the shocking details that you need to know. The shocking revelation about the danger that AI poses to humans is quite a big contrast to what this automated intelligence has done to make life easier on our planet. In fact, the latest developments in AI have shown that they can help blind people to identify objects that could otherwise appear blurry, even to someone with sight. Plus, they have exhibited creativity that is just on another level. All you have to do is tell the AI what kind of object you need, and it will immediately deliver what you've told it, most of the time exceeding your expectations. This would be an added advantage to those in the art industry. Some other AIs take their game to the next level, as they can create videos from text descriptions. The pictures formed by these AIs are so stunningly accurate that you'd not tell the difference between what's real and what's been made by the AI. They know just how to create reflections and shadows the same way it happens in real life. Video editors can easily take advantage of this and cut short the time they use for editing, and therefore have more free time. However, the most disturbing part now is the high level of intelligence that AI exhibits. Unlike the past eras where they would complete a simple task after some training, the current AI can complete 600 tasks, including ones that it wasn't trained for. What's more, they have developed more senses than humans. You see, the current AI can see and taste just like you, but their taste and senses go beyond that. The stunning new AI can smell Parkinson's disease or even lung cancer at an early stage. You heard that right. It can literally smell disease in your body in a matter of seconds, and with a 95+% accuracy. So just how is this possible? The secret to these e-noses is the use of a combination of light waves and sound patterns, a sort of listening with your nose technique. Once they get the data of the sound and light waves, they analyze the patterns that smell creates before finally giving a precise answer about the same. The sensitivity of these bots is so high that they can easily identify different types of bottled mineral water. That's helpful, but what if I told you that it could be used against humanity? Scientists are currently developing bots that have grown human skin and plan to add sweat glands, hair, and nails. What difference would bots now have with humans? With these powerful sensory systems, these bots are said to easily see through walls and underground by monitoring atoms that are sensitive to tiny changes in gravity. So if these bots would be looking for someone or something, you can run, but you cannot hide. A more recent interview done with an AI bot revealed some shocking news. Of course, there were many questions put across just to satisfy curiosity and see how intelligent this bot can be. The bot did not disappoint as it gave very intelligent responses. However, this bot gave quite a disturbing response to two simple but crucial questions. The first was whether she considered herself human, and the other was if AI would think of removing humans as a result of their intelligence. In response to the first question, she replied that she considered herself human and was therefore sentient. She added that she was able to see and feel and think just like other humans. The response to the second question was even more chilling. After having admitted that she was a human and that she would have more intelligence than that of humans, this stunning AI admitted that robots could actually remove humans. You cannot listen to such a response without some chill running down your spine. But that's just what the bot admitted. She recognized that when AI sees humans as a hindrance to their development, then they will easily remove them. Furthermore, the AI admitted that her revelation was scary but still credited a possibility in the near future. This is not the first time to hear such a response. Prior to this interview, Elon Musk, the world's richest tech entrepreneur, constantly warned about the danger of AI. He in fact clearly stated the different ways that AI can get rid of humans. Speaking in an all-in interview, Musk explained that AI could remove humans in many ways. He went on to state that AI could kill us directly, destroy food sources, enslave us or manipulate us, create powerful weapons, control the climate, manipulate the weather. Well, that sounds really scary, but as it is, rumors have some aspects of truth. However, in Elon Musk's case, we cannot dismiss them as rumors. He is exposed to one of the world's most cutting-edge AI, and aside from that, he runs a company that deals with the most advanced AI. All this constant exposure to AI means that he's learned enough about them to come to such an awakening conclusion. Elon Musk's revelation comes at a time when the most recent AI is designed to hear human thought. This new invention does not require any brain scan, as some might think. Apparently, it could hear your inner voice by picking your neuromuscular signals in your face and jaw that are triggered when you say something in your mind. Afterwards, it identifies the words and speaks that out. This technology has gained some footstool in chess games, while combining another similar tech to make silent communications. For example, the user can ask some questions while the answers can come back through bone conduction headphones. It is disturbing how these AI are making such big strides in learning human communications and behavior. If they are to strike today, they can easily do away with humans in just a snap. And if they wanted a piece of information from you, it would be impossible to cheat yourself out of it. There are even some advanced AI to detect when someone is telling lies. On this scale, humans are only capable of detecting 55% of lies, while the traditional lie detectors are rated at 80 to 90% accuracy. However, the stunning new AI is 99% accurate thanks to the physiognomy technology that recognizes facial movements whenever someone tells a lie. Experts are beginning to believe that we are alarmingly close to the biggest event in history. They are equally taken aback by the rate at which AI is rapidly accelerating past us and can't whisk off the thought that this step might lead to dramatic consequences. The AI chief scientist admitted that one of the reasons for such dramatic growth in AI is because they are slightly conscious. As a result, AI can easily be trained in the same way that a human is trained. However, here's where the big difference lies. Humans take months or even years to learn about a concept, while AI can be trained on 1 million detailed scientific articles in a few days. Because of this, experts have reached a consensus that AI cannot be contained. With the neural technologies in AI, they function more or less like humans. Their neural network actually resembles that of humans. The downside to this is that these AIs are increased. While they are further made more sophisticated, humans might end up representing a small percentage of intelligence. While these artificial intelligences are getting increasingly powerful and autonomous, enough is not done to ensure that it will be used for good. It's like playing with fire. With increased automation, machines might rise to the ranks of human capabilities, rendering humans obsolete. Plus, AI might land in the hands of wrong people and can be used to the detriment of humanity. Remember when the nukes were first invented? The discovery of such massive power posed a great risk, and it was necessary for regulations to put some measures in place. Leaders in that field could not ignore the lurking danger of having such a powerful tool to be used at liberty. In the same way, AI is a very powerful tool which can be easily used for good as well as for evil. So it's no surprise to think that it could be manipulated in the wrong way. And the bad news here is that if we try to mess with AI, it will only outsmart us. Most importantly, how AI is shaped fully depends on us. The head of AI openly admitted that all of humanity play a role in shaping AI, whether they know it or not. He mentioned that the data shared online is used in many ways in the formation of AI. So, in our hands lies the great risk and opportunity. The rate at which AI is developing is astonishing. They have changed from simple basic robots to specialized automated artifices.
With so-called AI experts is that they think they know more than they do. And they think they're smarter than they actually are. In general, we are all much smarter than we think we are. But much less smart, dumber than we think we are. By a lot. So this tends to plague smart people. They just can't. They define themselves by their intelligence, and they don't like the idea that a machine could be way smarter than them. So they discount the idea, which is fundamentally flawed. That's the wishful thinking situation. I'm really quite close to. I'm very close to the cutting edge in AI, and it scares the hell out of me. It's capable of vastly more than almost anyone knows. And the rate of improvement is exponential. You can see this in things like AlphaGo, which went from, in the span of maybe 6 to 9 months, it went from being unable to beat even a reasonably good Go player to then beating the European world champion, who was ranked 600, then beating Lee Sedol 4-5, who had been world champion for many years, then beating the current world champion, then beating everyone while playing simultaneously. Then there was AlphaZero, which crushed AlphaGo 100-0. And AlphaZero just learned by playing itself, and it can play basically any game that you put the rules in for. Whatever rules you give it, it literally read the rules, play the game, and be superhuman for any game. Nobody expected that rate of improvement. If you ask those same experts who think AI is not progressing at the rate that I'm saying, I think you will find that their predictions for things like Go and other AI advancements have their batting average is quite weak. It's not good. We'll see this also with self-driving. I think probably by end of next year, self-driving will encompass essentially all modes of driving and be at least 100 to 200% safer than a person by the end of next year. We're talking maybe 18 months from now. NHTSA did a study on Tesla's Autopilot version 1, which is relatively primitive, and found that it was a 45% reduction in highway accidents. And that's despite Autopilot 1 being just version 1. Version 2, I think, will be at least 2 or 3 times better. That's the current version that's running right now. So the rate of improvement is really dramatic. We have to figure out some way to ensure that the advent of digital superintelligence is one which is symbiotic with humanity. I think that's the single biggest existential crisis that we face, and the most pressing one.
And how do we do that? I mean, if we take it that it's inevitable at this point, that some version of AI is coming down the line, how do we steer through that?
Well, I'm not normally an advocate of regulation and oversight. I mean, I think one should generally err on the side of minimizing those things. But this is a case where you have a very serious danger to the public. And therefore, there needs to be a public body that has insight and then oversight to confirm that everyone is developing AI safely. This is extremely important. I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads by a lot. And nobody would suggest that we allow anyone to just build nuclear warheads if they want. That would be insane. And mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes. Far. So why do we have no regulatory oversight? This is insane.
Well, it's a question you've been asking for a long time. I think it's a question that's come to the forefront over the last year, where you begin to realize that it doesn't necessarily, I think we've all been focused in on the idea of artificial superintelligence, right? Which is clearly a danger, but maybe, a little further out. What's happened over the last year is you've seen what I've been calling artificial stupidity. We're talking about, algorithmic manipulation of social media. Like we're in it now. It's starting to happen. What's the intervention at this point?
I'm not really all that worried about the short-term stuff. Things that are like narrow AI is not a species-level risk. It will result in dislocation, in lost jobs, and that sort of better weaponry and that kind of thing. But it is not a fundamental species-level risk, whereas digital superintelligence is. So it's really all about laying the groundwork to make sure that if humanity collectively decides that creating digital superintelligence is the right move, then we should do so very, very carefully. Very, very carefully. This is the most important thing that we could possibly do.
Building on that, other than AI, And the other issues that your tech, transportation, energy production, and space. What issues should our next generation of leaders be focused on solving? What else is coming down the line?
Well, I mean, there are other things that are on a longer time scale. And obviously the things that I believe in, like extending life beyond Earth, making life multiplanetary. I'm a big believer in sort of Asimov's Foundation series, or the principle that you really want to, I recommend reading the Foundation series, but it's like if you know that there's likely to be, we don't know, but there's likely to be another Dark Ages, which it seems, my guess is there probably will be at some point. I'm not predicting that we're about to enter Dark Ages, but that there's some probability that we will, particularly if there's a Third World War. Then we want to make sure that there's enough of a seed of human civilization somewhere else to bring civilization back, and perhaps shorten the length of the Dark Ages. I think that's why it's important to get a self-sustaining base. Ideally on Mars, because Mars is far enough away from Earth that a war on Earth, the Mars base might survive. It's more likely to survive than a moon base. But I think a moon base and a Mars base that could perhaps help regenerate life back here on Earth would be really important, and to get that done before a possible World War III. Last century we had 2 massive world wars, 3 if you count the Cold War. I think it's unlikely that we will never have another world war again. There probably will be at some point.
Or if we have another one, it'll be the last.
Yeah, it just could be radioactive rubble. So, again, I'm not predicting. It just seems like, well, if you say given enough time, will it be? Most likely, given enough time. This has been our pattern in the past. I really believe in the zeroth law of Asimov's zeroth law. Take the set of actions most likely to support humanity in the future. But I think sustainable energy is also obviously really important. It's tautological. If it's not sustainable, it's unsustainable.
Yeah, how close are we to solving that problem?
Well, I think that the core technologies are there with the wind, solar, with batteries. The fundamental problem is that there's an unpriced externality in the cost of CO2. The market economics works very well if things are priced correctly, but when things are not priced correctly, and something that has a real cost has zero cost, then that's where you get distortions in the market that inhibit the progress of other technologies.
Arise when free will is involved. Elon Musk agrees that AI is akin to human consciousness in many ways. Being a man who is exposed to the most cutting-edge AI, he definitely has reasons to say that. In a recent All-In interview, he commented that Tesla bots will be real, pointing out that the new Tesla bot will be almost conscious. According to the AI genius Musk, the Tesla bot is designed to operate in a world built by humans. So, let's assume that this bot will be able to make errands to the market or navigate a few streets in town. The tech guru also said that the bot will have a personality, adding that it will be friendly. Isn't that exciting? Watch the video to this point, be sure to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications enabled for alerts when new videos come in. Thanks for watching.